All right, I think we're ready. Bedhead. No Bedbeard, because the Bedbeard's gone these days. But we are ready for the altars, everybody. We already just did a 2.5 hour Dune Awakening stream, and we are rolling straight into the altars. If you haven't checked out the schedule for the month, we're going to be balancing this game with Dune Awakening, playing each day. I played the demo of this a few months ago, did a first impressions video on it, loved what I saw in the demo, and I was just waiting for this to come to Game Pass. I've got the Ultimate Game Pass sub for like almost 4 years now, so this is a day one release for Game Pass. You can also just pick it up on your own. I believe it's out everywhere. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's everywhere. I know it's on like the Epic Game Store, um, uh, Xbox, other places. Yeah, actually, the demo was a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to the base game here. So we're gonna take a look. If you're tuning in for the first time, and this is the first time you're tuned in to any of my content, I multi-stream every day on YouTube and Twitch. We start around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. We've already had a couple hours in, and now we're starting this one. If you have Game Pass, yes, this is a Game Pass game. Double check my settings. I'm turning everything to easy mode just because I don't need to be challenged right now. So what's that, standard or challenging? Let's do action elements easy. Subtitles on, please. I love the music in this game, by the way. Save. We'll go with fidelity for now. I'm fine. I'll probably turn motion blur off long term. There we go. I have a 7.1 surround headset, so I love the surround options. Accessibility, fine. Oh, disable copyrighted content. Yes, please. Thank you for giving me a streamer mode so that I don't get in trouble with my YouTube and Twitch stuff. I just want to do easy mode. I'm just here for the story, honestly. We'll start off with... You could change these settings anytime. I'm okay with standard for now. How do I change that? Because I had changed it to story in it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought I had changed the settings in the menu, but it has you actually set them here. So. Standard economy, easy action, start. All right. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands. Thomas Transtromer, the Blue House.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
Welcome to the prologue.
That was a tough landing. Volsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Nothing but the rain. Alright, so we have crash landed on a planet, and we need to figure out what has happened. So behind me I've got a crash pod, alien planet. 80 Storm said not even heard of this game. It's a Game Pass release. It's on Game Pass now. The demo was out a few months ago. I don't know if the demo is still available. I have a first impressions video up from a few months ago if you want to check that out. But essentially you play through the early, I think, hour and a half of the game or so. That was a few months ago. And I can't remember the name of the voice actor who does the voices, but he does all the different clones. He was in Dragon Age Veilguard. He was in... God, I need to probably go look him up on Twitter, because I don't know if I follow him on Twitter X or not.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
Emergency flares. Hold RB. Oh man. So I've been playing a lot of Dune Awakening, and now I have to learn a new control scheme. Oh shit, I'm screwed. LB to RB to run. Alright.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
There's the parachute.
Huh. Maybe the radio's broken.
I think we're looking for another flare. There's a flare over there there's multiple flares on the other side of that. But I got one right here, so this is probably what we're supposed to go to. Yep, enjoy. What's up, Grey Rinse? Firewater found it on Game Pass. Option is preload. Well, it just went live. It may take a couple of minutes for your PC Game Pass to refresh. Maybe force a refresh, do a reboot.
Oh, no. It's the captain. Shit.
Captain is deceased.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Okay.
What happened? Shipping crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Look at that view.
A mobile base. There it is. Dolsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. And try and get down there. Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
Oh, don't fall down that. I am gonna go into settings really quick because my eyes are already tired from we're gonna try this performance mode, see what it feels like. Nice. Ashley says sometimes when Game Pass titles say preload, you can get around it by looking at the game on the Microsoft Store instead, and there will be an option to like play with Game Pass, and that sometimes helps you avoid the preload issue. Thanks for that workaround, Ashley.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be.
Everybody's dead.
Why? Makes no sense.
That's not good.
Radiation wave? Now? Oh shit, it's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
Alright, I got a radiation meter on the bottom left. It's behind my big fat head. We gotta move. Run! Oh, look at the vortex.
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
Go, 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 go!
Come on. Come on. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, achievement. Firewater says just downloaded 88%. Should know soon if I can play. Nice. Firewater just became a member over on YouTube. Thanks for the support, Firewater. Welcome aboard. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Damn right. Speaking of which, I need to do a new channel member video today, so stay tuned for that, guys, if you're on YouTube.
Anybody here? For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Okay, press to open base overview. So this is where we have our base overview. I need to get to the comm room, so that's up and to the left. So I need to go over to, looks like there's a, what is this right here? You should contact Earth before you exit the base. That's the airlock. This is the elevator. We're gonna go up. Oops, you have to hold it. Okay. This is comms room. Call for help, it says. Establish connection with Earth. Calling unknown. Oh, someone's calling me.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear
Or I'm
me?
calling them. What's up, Dennis?
Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
This is the new captain speaking.
Great. Yeah, this is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
What danger?
What do you mean?
Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. Days remaining. Lethal proximity.
Lethal proximity?
Instructions in the logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, we can beat him before Star approaching. This battle, we must escape. Proximity dog days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape?
Good luck.
Is that right?
Mission sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
All right, so we have a
I need to
countdown.
find those captain's logs.
Navigate to manual to find logs. Triple star systems. The above information is the sole property of Allied Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. Alright, evacuation procedure. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission or the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. Following steps must be accounted for. Refuel the base, manufacture necessary equipment, secure food supplies. These steps will be automatically tracked in your HUD. Okay, we need to gather 60 metals outside. I need to craft a scanner, but I don't even have a workshop. It's a 3-body system. Great show, by the way. I liked the Netflix version. I've not watched the Tencent version, but the Netflix version was great. I can't wait for the following seasons. Exit to planet's surface. Radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. Rest in the captain's cabin until tomorrow. Go down 1 and over, so we can't go out at night. Manufacturing necessary equipment. We need a polygonal scanner. This handy tool, along with mining outposts and pylons, excuse me, can be crafted in the workshop. End the day. I have 8 days. So there's a time limit here. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Yeah, it's kind of like shadow deposits on the planet's surface. It reminded me, I had not played Death Stranding before I played this, and then I played Death Stranding. So like, yeah, there's like Fallout shelter in the ship management, but then outside it reminds me a lot of the Death Stranding harvesting and crafting and stuff, because you got to build like pylons and zip lines and power supplies and mining things and all sorts of different stuff. Red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. Looking for red dust. There's some right over there.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
Oh yeah, jackhammer, baby. Oh, it takes time, so the time meter is going down at the same time as well as my energy, so it's like, you know, you're managing all these different resources. I don't see any immediate rock. It's probably enough to go back. Oh, that wasn't enough to be like a mining node. Any more? Don't think so. Oh, that's fast travel, which I can't do yet. Build a workshop via the command center. Up and to the left. Wait, I went to the communication center, didn't I? My bad. My tired brain saw a C. Alright, command center is this whole area. Base building, base navigation. I need to build a workshop. Okay. Oh, but I have to move modules around. Can I add? I guess I could just add it. So, yeah, this is the part that reminds me of Fallout Shelter. Yeah, because you can move the modules around to accommodate for your own specific build. And I remember when I played the demo, I remember one of the things that was being promoted was like every playthrough is going to be different because you're going to establish different relationships with the clones and different ways of playing the game. So you might have different layouts every time you play. Okay, first schedule work in the workshop queue. You can then work on the queued items at the workshop. Workshop queue scanner. And then I go over to the here. It's working. So this passes time on the bottom right. Fine and organics. Oh, mukbang portion of the stream, guys. Thank you. Thank you, baby. So shout out to my wife for breakfast. I've got blueberry pancakes with maple syrup and 2 farm fresh eggs, straight from our own eggs, or our own chickens, I should say. Well, hang on. We're gonna take a minute to eat my breakfast before we go any further, because I don't want to go outside. It'll be dangerous out there. We're gonna spread that runny yolk all over the top of my pancakes. If you're new here, we do this every day. This is the mukbang ASMR portion of the stream, so strap in if you don't like people eating food on stream. Bye. Hector says, damn it, Ren, stop making me spend. No, you're stepping on my vitamins. Frodo, did mommy know you snuck in here? No, these are my pancakes. My pancakes. What are you doing? Does mommy know you're in here? Why don't you go over here? I don't think mommy knows you snuck in the room. Dude, Dune Awakening is awesome, Ashley. And that's a hundreds. So I've read, I don't know how long this game is. I've read this is a 30 to 60 hour game, whereas Dune Awakening is hundreds of hours. So Slacker, there is a post on YouTube with all of my schedules. The short version is I stream every day, 4:30 to 10:30 more or less in the morning. So I do about 6 hours every morning. And then I usually do 2 or 3 hours every afternoon. That's normally the schedule. I traditionally play one game as the main game in the mornings, a casual game in the afternoon.